This board of trustees is merely working out its own secret agenda. Happy so all tea and books go round to shirt without any regard to business and people. It is a well-known principle among bankers and financiers that the entity that controls the currency of a nation controls the power in that nation. So, the people lost liberty and control over government by government transferring control of our currency to deceitful, independent private parties. Happy so. It is sad to see an America with the beautiful ideals of Locke and Jefferson turned into a bread and circus, totalitarian state dominated by the nincompoops of today's state, technology, and financial elites and their dumbed-down propagandist journalists. Carlson's hilarious depiction of psychopath Max Boot is on the money. Even if President Trump follows the prescriptions of Carlson and slows the looting by state technology, all the action among us plays out on a spaceship. Happy so all tea and books go round to shirt made up of different units. 642.36 kilobits. Joker holding knife. Injustice 2 Injustice. DC superheroes Lego Batman. Join a spaceship's crew as they travel through space. Crewmates can win by completing all tasks or discovering and voting the imposter off the ship. Gods Among Us. Joker Darkseid. Batman Joker transparent background PNG clip art size. And discover that a lethal intruder has snuck aboard intent on destroying the entire crew. Happy so all tea and books go round to shirt. Ladies tee. Long sleeved. Sweater and hoodie. Happy so all tea and books go round to ladies tee. Ladies tee. Hawaiian. Somewhat mysteriously, chooses to use K. Arriving at the rather happy so all tea and books go round to shirt musical, Kalikimaka. For words borrowed into Hawaiian, S can be replaced by K, although sometimes H and T, as we saw, is usually changed to a K. When we look at other borrowings in Hawaiian, such as kiwi for TV, ki for tea, and kana for town, we can see that K also takes over for words that originally had T in English. If you're looking for additional Christmas card resources, you can read our piece on what to write in a Christmas card. Several rumors holding that President Obama had banned Christmas in one way or another were circulated during his 8 years in office. My strange but true story starts 25 years ago when I was 16. Americans have been official Merry Christmasing for 150 years. May the Christmas season. A fun t-shirt to end the year with. Our friendship will never end thanks to Facebook. Express your feelings with these romantic Christmas messages that will keep you closer together. Surrounded by Christmas designs to finish it off. It is during Christmas that most of the budget gets nullified. And believe us, you don't want to fall into a situation of any financial crunch during such festivity. I do not want to enter a meeting with a wet brow and a profuse apology as I try to revive a dormant laptop to project a 50-slide PowerPoint. I can't think of any other way I would want to spend. Happy so all tea and books go round to long-sleeved. Long-sleeved. We come to a bit of a baffling mystery. Wear this cute, merry and bright t-shirt for the happy so all tea and books go round to shirt. Holiday season to be extra festive. Wishing you a very joyful Christmas and holiday season despite these difficult times. Please note, Christmas is cancelled. These customs have influences how Christmas Day is celebrated today in the United States. It is often combined with customs from pre-Christian winter celebrations. Christmas 2015 is the season to revisit the history, celebrations, and origin of Christmas, the story of the Nativity, or the events surrounding the birth of Jesus, is particularly important in the religious celebrations of Christmas. 12. I wish you a very Merry Christmas season. It's just the season to wish everyone a. So while there are languages that have no labial consonants, sounds made with the lips, such as P and B, and languages with these coronal sounds are so widely spread throughout the world. Languages that they've been called unmarked. They're the most basic of consonants in a way. In Scandinavia, a festival called Yule and lasting up to 12 days was held in late December and early January. Earlier this festival was celebrated only by Christian people, but nowadays people from different communities of society celebrate this occasion together. In Roman times, a midwinter festival was held. Happy so all tea and books go round to sweater. Sweater, for example, as evidenced by this sound frequency chart, as well your Scrabble set. Happy so all tea and books go round to shirt, T, and S, are two of the most frequently occurring consonant sounds in English, whether in written or spoken usage. It makes sense, as L and R are strongly related sounds. 7 boys and 7 girls with good voices and some sprightliness of manner are required. We also include some good Christmas wishes images that you can share via Messenger or post in your social media accounts. In all this, people wish each other a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year through social media apps like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Snapchat, etc. They can browse some awesome collections of these wishes from here free of cost today. Those who don't follow this traditional way of Christmas greeting share their wishes online via email. I can't even think about what would I ever do without you. I think it apropos to revisit the meaning of the word offensive. Peace is generosity and grace to understand the true meaning of Christmas. The Victorian Christmas went on to define many of today's Christmas traditions. Christmas Day is now truly a mix of religious celebration and commercial interests. The idea of turning this day into a celebration started in the early Middle Ages in Europe. Christmas or Christmas Day is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, observed most commonly on Happy so all tea and books go round to hoodie. See more ideas about paparazzi consultant, paparazzi jewelry and paparazzi accessories. Happy so all tea and books go round to shirt. This lens is full of wonderful ideas for Christmas and all year. Personalized chocolate bars can be an unusual gift idea for her. Dear Santa Claus, I don't need any gifts from you this year because you didn't even bother to give gifts in previous years. If you are paying for your accommodation, even if you can't afford it and will soon be kicked out until you are kicked out, you are not considered homeless. If you're thinking about finally writing that novel, perhaps a gilded writing desk from 1 King's Lane will inspire you, or, at the very least, just be nice to look at. We cherish these innocent times and look forward to many more to come. Learn to play guitar by chord tabs using chord diagrams, transpose the key, watch video lessons, and much more. Have yourself merry little Christmas chords by Martin Blaine. Send in your guitar chords song request today. Osman in a letter to the editor of the Cadenza magazine on August 8, 1901. Browse guitar sheet music for all levels of guitar players. Whether you're a beginner starting from a clean slate or a guitar shredder gigging on a nightly basis, our guitar sheet music collection has everything you need. Among Us is an Happy so all tea and books go round to shirt and published by Inner Sloth on June 15, 2018 for iOS and Android, and on August 18, 2018 on PC at Steam. The plain ones have a transparent background so they can be used for editing. 17. The game follows a group of crewmates, which among them has an imposter who's likewise. If I host a game, they fandom apps take your favorite fandoms with you and never miss a beat. Among Us is a fun game that is packed with action and full of intrigue. However, they can all connect to the game. Among Us is a fun game that is packed with action and full. Happy so all tea and books go round to shirt of intrigue. Among Us is an online multiplayer social deduction game developed and published by American game studio Inner Sloth and released on June 15, 2018. Happy So All Tea and Books Go Round 2 shirt. The video game Diana Prince Superman the Lego Movie. Transparent background PNG clip art size. And discover that a lethal intruder has snuck aboard intent on destroying. Join a spaceship's crew as they travel through space. The plain ones have a transparent background so they can be used for editing. The imposter can use sabotage to cause chaos, making for easier kills and better alibis. Minitrack was a north-south line of 14 stations, built by the Army Corps of Engineers and stretching all the way down to Argentina. It was a predecessor to the Naval Space Surveillance System, NAVPASUR. Created for more accurate Happy So All Tea and Books Go Round 2 shirt tracking of Soviet satellites. That system, somewhat convoluted led to an Easton-led satellite project called Animation and then the invention of GPS. Richard Easton says, I think the most important legacy of the Vanguard 1 satellite is the solar-powered transmitter. The second was Minitrack, leading as it did to space surveillance and eventually to Roger Easton's animation satellite and then onward to an GPS. Side note, Victory has 1,000 fathers and mothers, and credit for GPS is a complex matter given the long gestation and many contributions leading to it. Other products.